Hello friends, it's me, and today Mr. V's secret channel. Let's check out YouTube's new policy explains. Leafy is here, RiceGum risk of termination. What? From current content. Together, let's go. Let's go.
What's up, guys? Current content
up?
here, and you guys have been requesting that we make more Bleach jokes, so cheers.
Cheers.
Let's make one.
Come on, don't do
So
that.
today we're going to be talking about the new terms of service update. It's not really that new, but it's something we just wanted to cover. It affects a lot of people, and Zyvo's going to read it off to you.
Yeah, so the first thing it talks about is abusive videos, comments, and messages. And the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of these new terms of service are like channels such as Leafy, RiceGum, Drama Alert, the fastest growing channels on YouTube.
The thing is, YouTube made them so vague. Like, you don't know who it affects. Like, I don't know if it affects me. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but like, you just don't know.
But even if they took your video down for these rules, it's like, oh, it's in the terms, which is really stupid because you've been making your videos for a while now, right?
Yeah.
And then since they released these terms afterwards, it's like, how was I supposed to know it was against terms of service?
Exactly.
The unfortunate thing is, it is a very human thing now. That means you experience it, I was very experience it. Everyone that's a human will experience it. Negative things bring us together. Accidents, earthquakes, people die, funerals, wars, conflicts, coup d'etat. These things bring us together for a very nasty thing. Meanwhile, something very positive, something very uplifting, we treat it as a very day-to-day occurrence, which is bad. We shouldn't be doing that as a whole. We should be cherishing every wholesome, family-friendly moment, every positive, every uplifting moment. We should be doing that. But instinctively speaking, we don't. I mean, it's a survival instinct lah. If like everybody is happily eating a banana, everybody is eating cooking, just peaceful, just treat it as mundane, and suddenly volcano eruption will attract everybody's attention. That is the downfall. That is the disaster. People will be attracted to someone else's scandals. That's the unfortunate thing about our human brain. Yeah.
So, anyways, keep going.
The next one's revealing someone's personal information, which is like doxing someone, I guess, or even like releasing their face, which makes sense, honestly.
That's one of the few ones that makes
Privacy
sense.
is huge, yeah. And then there's maliciously recording someone without their consent. For me, this is kind of like a gray area because if you record someone during a Skype call, that can be private, right? But if it's during a stream, you're already publicly, making yourself available for exposure.
Yeah,
So,
again, it's way too vague. They need to give circumstances and cases.
Do note that this video came out back in 2016, which is like 8 years ago, nearly 10 years ago, nearly a decade ago. So a lot of things have changed, and I want to believe that it have changed for the better of humanity, for the better for social media for all.
yeah, and what are they doing when you're recording them? Like if they're just talking about a topic or if they're doing something that's not supposed to be recorded, like it depends,
Yeah.
But the next one is deliberately posting content in order to humiliate someone. So this is like Leafy and RiceGum again.
And
But
that's like, we don't know where the line is. That's the frustrating
how
part.
far does it go? Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's calling you a faggot. Does that cross the line, or is that below, above it? Like, I don't know.
And like YouTube should give at least some examples instead of making it so vague, because we can't really do anything with these terms because we don't know what applies to it and what doesn't. We have to just wait.
He makes a very good point. Humans will learn from example. If this there's a saying in Chinese, 杀鸡儆猴. You kill the chicken to warn the monkey. You kill the chicken to scare the monkey as a precaution, as a cautionary tale, not to cross this red line, this line. But he makes a very good point. Where is the line? Give examples.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, next one is making hurtful and negative comments in videos about another person.
Which, again,
Negative comments, like,
if you're putting yourself on the internet, you gotta be, willing to receive criticism. It's just part of the internet.
but when they say comments, do they mean like YouTube
Mr.
comments?
This is a very good point. It's part and parcel of social media, but unfortunate thing is, a lot of times things can go out of hand, and genuine harm can be done to people in real life. People commit GG their own life, destroy their businesses, fires, civilization downfall, people burn down their house, like actual homicides happens. It's kind of sad. All because of some internet stuff. We shouldn't be doing that. Internet stuff should stay in the internet. Please. Especially those minor, stupid drama stuff. Don't bring it to real life. Please don't. Don't ruin someone else's actual lives.
Can you get your channel taken down for putting like a hurtful comment like, oh, I left a dislike? Okay, you're gone now. Bye. Like, I don't think that's what they mean, but
yeah, it's a little bit frustrating because you gotta be willing to absorb
Yeah.
hate. They're trying to make everyone nice in a perfect utopia, and it just doesn't
it's
work
not
that
possible.
way.
It goes both ways though. Like you can be as a content creator, you're putting yourself in the public, right? So you have to be able to, understand that you're going to have people attacking you. You're open to criticism, but at the same time, the people criticizing you, they have their own limits as well. Just because someone's open and expose themselves doesn't mean you have to be, extremely hurtful in the cases where you tell people to kill themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you can just close the computer and there
Yeah, you can
go, it's
close it, you can
gone.
block people.
Yeah, so
But then again, some people might get affected by it personally. But then it's kind of your call for putting yourself out there. So
He makes a very good point. Both of them makes a very good point. Mr. B says that, well, at the end of the day, you can just close your computer and just focus on your life. Play baseball bats, play baseball, play basketball. But once you grow way too big, like for example, currently Mr. Beast have a bit of a scandal, a bit of drama. Currently, he is accountable for literally hundreds of people's of occupation, hundreds of people's of life, and on a broader scale, because it spread to their children and their wives and their husbands and their family members, their old grandparents, thousands of people are involved. Thousands of people's lives are involved, directly or indirectly. And because of this scandal that happens, you can't just switch off your computer and just go with your life because you're accountable for, as I mentioned before, hundreds of lives, directly and indirectly thousands of lives. Actions need to be taken place by YouTube. So at some point in time, yes, criticism is important, but enough is enough. At some point in time, you have to recognize that it's constructive criticism or just purely bullying.
It's another gray area.
yeah, so basically, I feel like the terms are way too vague. The doxing one though was much needed because
Yeah.
people get doxed all the time. There's no way to stop it. And I guess like the recording people when they don't want to. I guess that's
Which
another.
is a big no-no. I might make the mistake in the future, but you need to recognize that we are all humans. Humans make mistakes. Humans' error is inevitable. At some point in time, I just hope that in the future when that do happen, it's not if, it's when. Similar to you will make the same mistake again. You will. It's not if you may happen. It will happen. Everybody will make a mistake. We need to acknowledge a mistake and apologize for it. Say sorry, please.
Yeah.
But I see like Zyvo, if he ever got mad at me for uploading this, he could like just turn on me and say he never gave me permission to upload this Skype call. So like
Yeah.
I see how that could like bite people in the butt and stuff. So I don't know if like you gotta have someone's signature
Yeah.
now to record them if you don't want to have to worry about a strike. But I just believe they're too vague. That's my opinion. What's
But
yours?
some of them make sense though, because like the next one is like unwanted sexualization,
Yeah.
which encompasses sexual harassment or sexual bullying in any form. I'm pretty sure it's illegal, so having those in the terms just makes sense. And the final one is incitement to harass other users or creators, which is once again, I guess, making videos and stuff, just making fun of people. Once again, Leafy, RiceGum, channels like that. Honestly, I really don't know where to stand with these because they make sense. Some of these terms make sense, but it's so vague that you can't say which videos, are following the terms, which ones aren't following the terms. So you can't really tell. There's also some tips and advice apparently, like if you're getting hate on YouTube, tell an adult if you remain concerned. Like
That's
I
gonna
mean-
help something.
you can't tell the teacher that someone's bullying you on YouTube. I mean, you could, but it can only go so far. Like with a big channel, you can't just be like, "Oh, Leafy made a video about me, mom. What do I do?" Like
He makes a very good point. At some point in time, what can you do? At some point in time, it's not the individual's fault. It's more towards the system's fault. The system must do something to prevent it or find a cure for it. But let's say, 治标不治本. It's better to prevent it lah. Prevention is better than cure.
My mom doesn't even know much about YouTube. She'd be like,
Exactly,
close
yeah.
your computer.
the online world is completely different. And then there's other things like, try deleting comments and blocking people, and that makes sense. That's
Yeah.
that's what you should do.
That's what you should do instead of putting these stupid terms in place. They're not stupid, but these really vague terms in place. But
Yeah.
anyways, let's wrap it up. I already gave my opinion. Anything you want to say?
I hope that they actually clear it up a bit more. They show some
Yeah.
examples of what follows the terms and what doesn't, because right now, these rules can, make YouTube a better place only if they're implemented properly, though.
Because people like YouTube is literally people's careers. Like this is a
Yeah.
big deal. It's not like it's a huge deal.
So
It's literally their career. It's literally their occupations, their work, their lifeline, literally their bread and butter. If you take that away, or you actively cause harm to their active career, they lose their job. How do they feed themselves? They starve. They die. It's not only they die, their children die, their grandchildren die, their wife die, their father, mother die. Everybody involved. Directly and indirectly, you literally cause harm to tens or even hundreds of people. Maybe even thousands. Don't do that. There's a saying in China. That's why when I was reading in those guidebook from the olden days, there is a line in which is missing in this current day and age, in which do no harm. At some point in time, we have to recognize that this criticism is important, but we don't overboard it. Or if we provide criticism, we should be able to give solutions as well. Give our point of view of not just to say that you are bad, you are ugly, you are not good, and you are this, that. You should also give improvements, developments, suggestions, solutions for it. So that do no harm. You do recognize that human lives are at stake. Cultures are at stake. And on a grander scale, maybe even a minority.
multi-million-dollar,
Yeah, billion
deal.
dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Billion.
anyways, that's peace.
Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Yeah, peace.
Well, that's a very heartfelt episode to watch. Hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe. Thank you. Thank you so much. And to the future me that is watching this video right now, I recognize that it's inevitable that human make mistakes. Human error is inevitable. I will make mistake. Current me, future me. We will make mistake. It's important that we confront this mistake positively. We need to have constructive criticism and not just biased criticism. We not like criticism that is way too extreme to the point of bullying or actively wanting the person to downfall is just no. Bad.